Hello everybody, I'm SJM. Welcome back to episode 25 of the TFCR2 playthrough. So, went over to the Discord, put the link in the description for this video again, for those of you who may have missed it earlier in the series where ACGaming linked it. But yeah, great place to go for some answers. Obviously, you're not going to get it right away, but you just wait a little bit and they seem pretty happy to help out there. So I had the Smeltery Cauldron, which said it needed to be part of a smeltery, and I didn't even think about it during the episode yesterday, but it did come to me last night while I was in the shower, actually, like, oh, well, why don't we just try like the melter? Or the heat, not the melter, the heater, because for the melter we need glass before we can get it. But if we just put the heater down, then maybe that'll provide the heat to melt the glass. But then the response came in, we just need a smeltery firebox to heat up the smeltery cauldron here. So I've got the 7 lime, 7 potash, 7 sand that I had left over from last episode, and then down here I've got 3 charcoal lined up in the firebox, and I think we just have to do that. Yeah, there we go. So we're cooking. So this needs to get up to bright red temperature. And then I also made a drain, because obviously we'll need a way to get it out of there. The cauldron and the casting table. So typically with tinkers you need a cauldron to make blocks, and then the casting table you can make the glass panes on. So I'm not sure exactly why we need these molds, because I can put the molds in, but that looks like it's just like set to make a mold of a mold from tinkers regularly. And similarly with the casting basin, it just kind of sits inside there, not proper. And yeah, just gonna give that a couple of minutes to cook up here, and then hopefully we get some glass and we can start pouring. So these take a little bit of the bricks that I had made up, but not very. We're going to need them anyways, so it's not like I'm cutting into my supply for making the controller or the seared tank or anything like that. So I guess the other thing I wonder is if I could put down the bellows next to the firebox there and get it up to a higher temperature if we needed to get up to bright white. So yeah, we may as well do a jump cut rather than sitting and watching this. I guess the other thing I could do is just get a batch of iron on the go, because that can never hurt. I went out and did a little bit more digging, got a little bit of iron. I did go down and grab some gold. I found my first rich deposit, so those guys are worth 35 apiece. Yeah, not sure why that's not... In my opinion, it should have melted by now, but we'll just let it go. Up here. There, we got some iron on the go now. Give this a test and see if it'll take the bitmus coal. Yep. Glass, smeltery. maybe we need silica type sand. So chert, rhyolite, quartzite, phyllite, and granite. Whereas I have schist sand in there. So that's probably the next hang up. So I guess I just wasted 3 charcoal, but that's not too big of a deal. I'll have to take a quick trip to go over and see if I can't grab some sand from... where is it? It's right near my coal anyways, so... don't need my gold. Oh yes, so I did take a death when I was digging down to do my gold mine. I dropped down into a cave, of course. You're dropping down into a cave all the time when you're digging down. And lo and behold, there is a little opening and a couple of creepers on the other side. So I was kind of fighting those guys off through the hole. They couldn't come at me through it. I was just able to, you know, poke them and then back away so they don't explode. And then one creeped up behind me, exploded, took me down to under 20 health. I recovered, but then I turned around and realized there was a whole open cave behind me that I had missed. And then I peeked down there. There was another couple of creepers down there, so I escaped up out of the hole, and then I went, oh, maybe I should light that up before I go back home and heal up. So I climbed back down again, and one of the guys that was further on down the cave have decided he's going to go and stand right under the ladder, and then blew me up and killed me. So, sad times there. Yes, so where is my coal? That is going to be the closest place for me to get sand, that I remember anyways. Change this to daytime. The first place I got that schist sand was way over here, but I do have some closer... where is it? Up here. So I'm just not sure what kind of sand it is up there, but we'll pop up there and take a look-see. Throw this on a quick jump cut and we'll be back in a bit. So, got out here, about 500 meters away, ended up being Conglomerate Sand, which is not on the list. So, taking a look around, the next place where I see there's some sand is way off in the opposite direction, of course. So, from here, that I know about anyways, I'm going to be heading down to this one here to see what kind of sand we got there. We'll see you folks in a bit. Alright, so here we are at the next lake, and, well, ocean-ish thing, and Andesite Sand. Again, not on the list, so maybe I'll grab a boat and we'll just continue on in that direction. Seeing as how I don't know anything that's going on, and then this might look like a different kind of sand right here, so I'll just pop over there real quick and we'll see what we got there. Could also have something to do with, because the last time I was here was in winter, so things are a little bit different color. Rhyolite sand. Alright, so that rings a bell. Rhyolite. Okay, so there we go. We found what we're looking for. It'd be helpful if my shovel's down here. I guess the next backup tool that I'll be making will be a shovel. So unlike the... oh, there I finally did get more seashells. So that's my easy source of getting the lime for making the glass in that melter, but I think once I get the regular smeltery, then we can melt any kind of sand in it. It just takes that higher temperature, it looks like. I'm not 100% sure because it shows all the different kinds of sand there with the same temperature. It's not like it's flipping back and forth. Whereas this smeltery obviously only takes those certain few different types of sand to make. I just don't want to have to make any more potash because of how big of a pain that was. So I'm going to gather up a couple of stacks of this kind of sand just to have extra sand lying around because we'll need it for making the grout anyways, so can't hurt to have more kicking around at any rate. So we'll throw it on a pause and we'll be back at base with this stuff in the smeltery. Alright, so let's try this again. Throw a couple in there. I don't think it matters, but I am just going to do this to be the anal retentive guy that I am. And there we go. So got it cooking up now. Just gotta wait till this gets up to about there. And when I got back here, my iron bloom was still good, so I did split it up onto all my ingots there, and I'll try and get them welded together and into some sheets, because that'll be the next thing I need, a whole lot of sheets to get towards steel, because steel will take a blast furnace, and a blast furnace needs 28 sheets of iron. So that's a whole lot of iron sheets. So we'll get there eventually, just slowly but surely. Oops. There, then sheet. There. And let's just check this out. So there we've got 4 glass, and that goes into there, and then we'll try one round with the table to see if that's how we can get some. Actually, I'll try the table some other time. And Tinker's glass, yep, Tinker's clear glass. So the one super advantage about this, if I'm right, and I really hope I am, is that you get the glass back when you break it. And I actually can't believe I got a glass shard as well. So that's cool. I like the Tinker's glass as well because it is really clear and it goes together without having the connections, not like vanilla glass where you got the streaks on it and stuff. So that's cool. And I just gotta get that poured out. I don't know what's gonna happen if that temperature goes too low, but we'll get all these guys poured out in pretty quick fashion here. Oh geez, I forgot about my... that's okay, they're cooling down. Too late for that. Oh yes, so you went solid now. Which is fine. Should just be able to heat it up there with another piece of coal. Got a little bit poured into there. Hopefully that doesn't mess anything up, but we'll see. Get there when we get there, I suppose. Put our hammer back there. Liquid again. Alright, so just kind of running back and forth there, not paying attention, obviously. Caused myself to use an extra piece of coal, but not a big deal there. Then we can go here, so we can save on our seared bricks. I just don't know what's the bigger pain in the butt, making the grout to get your bricks or making the potash to get your glass. I'm going to caution on the side of making the glass. So I'm going to make the window. So there's 3 different kinds that we can make. And I think it was on page 15 here. Yeah. So there's the tank, which takes 1 piece of glass, the gauge, which we just made, takes 5, and the window, which takes 3. So you got 3 different kinds that you can make, and these all hold your heart of the smeltery. They all say heart of the smeltery, so they all keep the lava in them. And then we'll just do a little bit of inventory cleanup. We'll go down and I'll grab that little bit of lava that we have down there. Oh, I came down here to put away some things and I saw a little baby cow. We got the baby cow. And it's a baby bull, so that's super happy times. Not fully understanding why only 1 baby, but I'll take it. Maybe I need to put the other cows into a different pen so that there's more room. Seems unlikely, but could be possible. And I wanted to do that anyways. I've just been too busy trying to progress on the tech side rather than the homestead side. So climb down here, be ready for anything. And I kind of forget which way the lava was, so I got them already here. Was it down this way? There's a zombie. So no, I don't remember having to go that far to see the lava, so I'll go back up and around the other way. Oh, and I'm out of water, so just grab a quick drink. Oh, and we got a skeleton, so we need our club. What did I get hit by? All right, well, I clearly don't know where I'm going down here, so let's just kind of escape for now, and I'll do that off camera, wandering around down here, doing fighting and stuff. So that will be it for this episode. Thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment if I've missed anything along the way. Sometimes I kind of miss a lot there, trying to focus on talking and playing at the same time. So I always appreciate any comments, and we will see you in the next one.